Alright, let's talk about something that's often overlooked in today's digital age, local radio. And no, I'm not here to tell you it's dying, because in Boston, it's actually thriving, thanks to a few incredible voices, who are redefining what it means to connect with a community. Personally, I think this is one of those stories that reminds us why local media still matters. It's not just about playing music or reading the news, it's about creating a space where people feel seen, heard, and understood. And in Boston, Beckham Falcone, Danielle Johnson, and Zaino are doing exactly that, but in ways that are completely their own. Here's what immediately grabbed my attention. Falcone has been waking up at 3:30 a.m. for over a decade to co-host Bob and LBF in the morning on WROR. Now, think about that for a second. In a world where everything feels heavy, politics, social media, you name it, she's committed to keeping her show light and positive. What makes this really interesting is her philosophy. She doesn't just want to entertain, she wants to give people a reason to laugh in the middle of their chaotic mornings. In my opinion, that's a superpower. It's easy to overlook how much a simple laugh can mean to someone, especially when the world feels like it's falling apart. What this really suggests is that local radio isn't just about the content, it's about the emotional connection. Now, let's talk about Danielle Johnson. She's not just a radio host, she's the founder of SparkFM, Boston's first digital station launched by a woman. One thing that immediately stands out is her commitment to serving an underserved community. She's not just playing music, she's creating a platform to discuss issues that matter to her listeners. What many people don't realize is how rare this is. In an industry that often feels homogenized, Danielle is carving out space for voices that are often ignored. And the fact that Mayor Wu and other leaders are appearing on her show. That's a big deal. It shows that local radio can still be a place where real conversations happen, not just sound bites. Then there's Zaino, whose Boston comedy radio is basically a love letter to the city's comedic history. He's got hundreds of thousands of files, from Bill Burr to obscure Harvard recordings, and he's constantly digging through record stores to find the next hidden gem. From my perspective, this is what passion looks like. It's not just about preserving history, it's about celebrating it in a way that feels alive and relevant. If you take a step back and think about it, this is the kind of innovation that keeps local media fresh. It's not just replaying the hits, it's curating something unique that you can't find anywhere else. What ties all three of these voices together is their ability to make radio feel personal. Lauren's humor, Danielle's advocacy, and Nick's curation, they are all creating something that feels distinctly Boston. And that's what's missing from a lot of mainstream media today, that sense of place, that sense of belonging. Personally, I think this is a reminder that local doesn't have to mean small. It can be bold, innovative, and deeply impactful. So, here's my closing thought. In a world where everything feels global, maybe it's time to appreciate the local. Because it's in these smaller spaces that real connections are made, and real change can happen. What do you think? Is local radio still relevant to you? Or is it something you've left behind? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.